Hello, my name is Sawa Sohini and this is my story.
Go with Tia on YouTube.
What kind of person would you consider yourself to be?
Alright, so I'll say I'm a social butterfly because I get along with people. Like, if I don't know you and we ask to take a task or be in the same room, like 5 minutes is enough for me to just make you comfortable around me. So I like experience and I like having to share with people. That's basically whom I am. I like talking and I like adventures too, like trying out something new. Anything that has to do with not doing what is already there, like anything around innovation. I really like that a lot. I feel like we shouldn't get stuck as human beings. Try out new things. At every situation in life, you need to learn because life never stops teaching. So as I learn, I leave some of my habits, I incorporate more, and I'm doing better as days go by. I have a problem with choice. I can't just choose one thing and say I want to get stuck to this. No, basically, because I remember when I was in senior high, I actually wanted to be a neurosurgeon because of Ben Carson. Yes, I read his books and I was dying to be. But I didn't actually get accepted into medical school, and they were like, maybe I should apply the year after. But for the meantime, I should try pharmacy. Recently, it's now a 6-year program and I'm in my 4th year currently. So,
Wow.
2 years time, I could be your pharmacist, a personal one.
Personal promises.
Yes.
When I get married, you're like,
all right, I got you covered. If I was still doing medicine now, I'm not sure I would have liked it. Like right now, as I'm doing pharmacy, I kind of regret, but my regrets would have been worse if I was doing medicine. Kind of. So we study more of drugs. When you take a drug, what the drug does to your body, what your body does to the drug, and if the drug should enter any of your cells or organs, what physiological changes does it affect? Because the layman just thinks that if your head is aching and you take paracetamol, it will be relieved. But they teach us what happens before the headache will be gone after you've taken the paracetamol. And that's basically it. So at the hospital setting, the doctor will diagnose and prescribe. Then we will see to it that yes, this is your condition. Your condition is special to you because you have some unique features, your unique genotype and everything around you that makes you that makes you whom you are, how it affects your drug and how like that too will correlate for us to achieve your reason for coming to the hospital. Do you get? Like maybe you were sick of ulcer, asthma, anything. Drug A may work for Mr. A, but wouldn't work for you because of your unique features. So that's what we look more into and anything surrounding that. And if you see a pharmacy shop at your house side, it's still our work. We still do that because we realize that most Ghanaians don't really go to the hospital unless it's out of hand. So at the community level, we still serve. If I wasn't doing pharmacy, I'd probably be doing some business-related course.
why?
I like money. I like counting big money. Maybe business administration, maybe law, or something real estate. Even though I'm still doing pharmacy, I'm still learning things related to those stuff. And in the long run, that's what I really want to do. In as much as I'll practice pharmacy for some time, but you'll meet me 20 years from now and I'll still be a pharmacist. Basically, not that it's not actually a good job or something, but if I should do only pharmacy for basically the rest of my life, maybe basically pharmacy, like, no, it's something I wouldn't enjoy. Maybe like you'll find me still doing pharmacy, but kind of part-time and doing something else. Yes, basically. So with finances, I depend solely on my parents. So they provide everything. But then there are some things you can't really call home to ask. So with that, I kind of run a small perfume business on campus here. I sell deodorants ranging from Rexona, Dove, Nivea, and Sure. I also sell male and female oil perfumes and alcohol-based perfumes. And also, I sell antiperspirants, and it's doing quite well because I can actually take care of myself with it despite what my family provides for me. Oil perfume, as the name lies, is an oil-based essence. So it's it has been there for a while, but it's just coming into the system lately, because with oil perfumes, when you do it, it doesn't actually diffuse so much into the environment. So you realize that oil perfumes stay longer within you, but with the alcohol-based perfumes, like once you do it, it evaporates more into your surrounding and doesn't really stay with you all day, even though there are exceptions. Once I'm on vacation, I'm off the market because I sell mostly to students, and if I'm on vacation, unless maybe someone just calls and says, I want this and stuff, during vacation, I help my mom at the market. I helped my mom in her business right growing up. So like when we're young and maybe my colleagues have to learn, not reading, let's say like from primary 3, maybe after school you have to go for classes. After school, my mother will give me money to go to town and buy stuff and come and stock in the market. That was around like 13, 14, like someone could have snatched the money from me, but me, it was different because no, I'll go and stand there, I'll hold my money, I'll count the money they want, and I'll give it. Like, we used to stand in a particular store, it was long, so I wouldn't wait, so they'll say, like, you have to give the money to someone before the person, so I'll give it to someone. One time, I had an incident, someone actually wanted to snatch my money from me, so when I was giving it, he was trying at the back, I just held it straight like this. He thought I wasn't holding it that strong enough for him to snatch it. I just held it and I looked him in the face, and he looked at me like this, and he now took the money and gave it. So me, I've been counting
Big money.
not actually big money, but when my colleagues were learning school related stuff, me, I already started counting money. So, and I want to be counting money for the rest of my life. That's my passion. The problem I face is around finance. Sometimes people have different preferences. Someone might like this type of perfume. The person will ask you, do you have it? You say no. You have to go and you have to order for it. And when it comes, you won't order one, because if you order one, they will sell for you at wholesale price. So you have to order more. Then your money will get stuck there. Then someone wants something different. You don't have enough money, and anything around that is the main issue I'm facing in my business right now. And as for the selling, I actually bring some to lectures. So my classmates, so that they can check to see if they wanted some. Someone might not want perfume, but once they see it, it stimulates them and they try to purchase from you. And also after that, during weekends, I actually go knocking on people's doors with my products, and I go like, do you need any deodorant? Do you need any perfume or sure? And yeah, I make good sales out of that too, and that's basically what it is. It's not easy, it's difficult because I go for lectures like 7 and close at 4:30. I don't really have so much time for myself, but maybe weekends, so like weekends I get a chance to send it around at people's hostel, and social media has been helping a lot because I post on my status, someone will see it, my status, right? Someone will see it and the person will just say, oh, do you have this, or maybe I need this perfume, and I'll just deliver it to you. That's it, basically.
How has your upbringing affected who you are?
It's the reason why I'm who am I today, and I don't want to say it was that tough. Like, it was just a normal Ghanaian child upbringing. You don't show emotions, you have to bring good grades home, a whole lot. But I realized there was a bit of transformation when I came to the university, where I got to meet people from all walks of life, and that has impacted whom I am currently more, let's say like 40% of how I was raised. So if you ask my family, they will tell you that once I went to university and after I came home, I was a different person, because I'm actually a talkative. And you know the Ghanaian setting, if you like talking, it's not really a good thing. They always tell you, this girl talks too much. A child is not supposed to talk. So as a result, I'll just be quiet. You see me talking more when I'm with my colleagues, but when I'm with family and most people, I'll just be quiet. Unless maybe my senior brother, he gave me that environment to kind of express yourself, even if you are living with someone older than you. Like when I talk with my senior brother, like our relationship started because when they gave birth to him, 4 years time, they gave birth to me. Like 3 years time, my mom gave birth and that child died. So it has to take 4 years before my junior brother comes. So for like 7 years, it was just me and him. And we literally go to school. We went to the same school, in as much as we weren't in the same class, but like once it's break time, I'm with him. Everywhere I'm with him. Like so I literally can do most of the boys stuff because I used to hang out more with my senior brother when we were younger. But like childhood and stuff, we used to fight really a lot. In as much as, but like I was the youngest, I was the girl, but I grew to his height. So when we are working and I tell you he's my twin, you won't doubt it. And we look at like, So because of that, people will tell him, if you don't beat her, she's not gonna respect you. So when I do anything small, he tried to beat me. I try to retaliate because I'm not a calm girl, and we just fight. And I feel like it's through the fight that we found our love, and over the years we just grew.
Makeup artist.
We still have our problems, but it's better. Like he's someone I can confide in him more than I can confide in my mother. Most of the stuff he knows about me, my mom probably doesn't know. Like let's say like after I came to university, and according to my mom, I actually become a changed person because I'm no longer the quiet girl.
Change in good way or bad way?
I don't know. Maybe in the Dagwani sense, she say I'm bad, like in a bad way, because I'm no longer the quiet girl. Like I just talk when I feel like this is how it's supposed to be done and stuff like that, and she always feel like I should be quiet and stuff. Let's say like it started from senior high, because senior high I went to a boarding school, of course, so you meet with people, but university opened up the stuff. And when I came to university, I did actually stay in my own corner. I did a lot of stuff. I'm still doing a lot of stuff, like you see. So you meet different people. No one punishes anyone for talking how you want and stuff like that. And we are in the same class. I don't necessarily have to keep my voice calm because we are just basically in the same level, in as much as you might be older than me and stuff like that. And basically that's what has helped me build my confidence. And I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. And the fact that I can actually get up and talk for myself and not care what's like, not actually hurting people's emotions, but I can talk for myself when I feel like I'm being oppressed. Yeah. I'm also still trying out stuff. I'm learning, I'm making mistakes. So what I'll tell anyone growing up like me, trying to achieve something before they kind of grow old, be open to ideas and always show up. Because if you show up for this thing and it doesn't serve the purpose, the reason why you went there, maybe it might let you meet someone else who send you where you actually want to. So you don't know. Just show up. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. The fact that you are studying this course or doing this doesn't mean you shouldn't try out something new. For all you know, that's where your luck is. So that's what basically all that. Be open-minded. Learn. Learning is not only related to school. Like cultivate the habit of learning, because most of these changes that is happening in the world, the people who make more advantage of it will be those who actually learn and get first-hand information. Things are evolving. You see Elon Musk do so many things that 10 years from now you wouldn't have thought of it existing. Period. Like you see anything that has to do with Bitcoin, anything that has to do with NFT, a whole lot. You wouldn't have known that, like maybe from, let's say, 20 years ago, you would have known like your money will end up being in your phone, and they call it Wi-Fi money, this cryptocurrency and stuff. So things change. So as an individual, you should also change. Don't just get stuck in one thing. That's what I think basically. Because we are living in information age, and information is the money. But no one tells us that.
Are you done?
I'm not going mad.